Hi, this is Morgan, and in this video I'm going to share with you some self-massage techniques to get rid of tension headaches. Now, forward head posture can lead to a chronic shortening of the suboccipital muscles, which are the muscles in the base of the skull. And this can cause a lack of blood flow and trigger points. Now, trigger points are hyper-irritable knots in the muscles that can refer pain and tingling. Most of the time, tension headaches are cervicogenic, which means that they are referred from the neck. So I'm going to show 4 self-massage techniques to help get rid of tension headaches. The first one is a suboccipital trigger point release. So this is where you apply static pressure for about 8 to 12 seconds, and then you extend. I'll show you. You extend. You put your thumbs in the base of your right in the base of the skull in this soft sort of groove, and then you push your head back in towards the thumbs. So you can do this about 8 to 12 seconds and repeat it 2 to 3 times. Okay? So we'll start like this. So I bend my head down, place my thumbs in the suboccipital area, right in here. You might feel a referred pain slightly, or it's a little tender. And then you bring your head back into it and hold it for about 8 to 12 seconds. Okay? And it can replicate sort of a headache pattern, so it's common. Just apply a good amount of pressure. It's static, so you don't move your thumbs. You're not massaging. Static pressure. Back. Hold, extend your head back. 8 to 12 seconds. So you're kind of holding your head like a basketball. And you can try different parts. There's you can even do a little bit right in the center, a little bit with your finger pads. Okay, the next move is a SEM trigger point release. Now the SEM is the Sternocleidomastoid. Now not everyone likes this move, but it's very effective for releasing sort of temporal headache patterns. So like headaches that you kind of feel here. This is like the magical move. So you're going to be using your thumb and your 2 index fingers, your index and your middle finger, and you're going to kind of pinch. You kind of turn your head away, and you sort of grab the muscle here, and you kind of do like a little bit of a just static pressure and a coin rub, a little bit of a coin rub. So you work your way from the bottom to the middle. You don't want to go too close to the carotid artery, so if there's no, you don't want to feel a pulse, all right? But this is safe, all right? So as long as you're applying, just holding on to the muscle itself and not applying pressure to the middle of the neck, you're okay, all right? So turn your head away a little bit and then pinch it. Hold for 8 to 12 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. It's common for the neck to get a little red because you're increasing blood flow. I always use the opposite hand. It's harder. You could do it on the same side if you want. Sometimes it's easier for me to use the opposite hand. Try what's most comfortable for you. All right? You can pinch it and then rotate it a little bit. Kind of loosen it up a little bit. So you do this about 2 times or so. Then you do the other side. It can be a little tender. Just always make sure your thumb is, and if there's a shadow, but just make sure that you're not too anterior, okay? You want to be really just on the muscle itself. You'll feel it. It's like a pillar to a building. It helps hold your neck up and flex it. It's a very important muscle. Okay, and then you're going to do a rake and twist move. So this is pretty easy. So you're really using like the top 3 fingers. And you turn your head one way, and then you rake it across. You kind of hold it, and then turn the opposite direction. The whole back of the neck. So my hands are moving, and then I'm actually really holding on. I'm not gripping. And then you just kind of do like a myofascial move. You're doing like myofascial release to your neck. I can't give you any certification because this is just do-it-yourself moves, but this is one of a very effective move for neck and headache pain. You can do that a couple times. Then opposite side. It actually feels really good. Don't forget to breathe. So you can like take a deep breath and then exhale as you turn your head. All right, the last move is actually using a back knobber, trigger point bar. All right, got it on Amazon. You get a tennis ball. So I'm sorry for any tennis players out there, but I did cut a hole with the scissors right into the ball, and then you put it in like that. All right, and then you're going to be doing a couple different pressure points. Top of the shoulders, all right, right sort of in the middle of the shoulders. You take that ball and you push down, take a deep breath and exhale. You can kind of stretch your head, like do a lateral flexion or ear to shoulder, turn away. You're really just doing a nice pressure point right in the top of the shoulder. You'll feel it. And then you kind of work a little bit down. You can see me, yep. And you can work on this for about 8 to 12 seconds or longer. It's really up to you. Got all the time in the world, right? So you don't have to go too far down. You're just focusing mostly on this area on both sides. So we're just going to do this nice pressure point. Kind of just turn away, kind of hold it down to really feel it, and then you do the other side. Kind of push down, rotate your head. These are some magical points, I'm telling you. We're almost finished. All right. Well, that should do it for today. All right. So that was 4 self-massage techniques for getting rid of tension headaches. I hope that helped you, feel better and your neck's looser. Okay. Take care.